What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Duran, and we're here to talk more Celtics basketball as the trade rumors start to heat up like a damn barbecue. It's like at the barbecue. It's more heat, more food, more barbecue chicken, more fries, more burgers. Everything is starting to come out as we are hearing more and more trade rumors. Another one, apparently. The Celtics have inquired about Myles Turner. I don't know how to feel about this deal because honestly, Myles Turner does fit this team. It just depends. What are we giving up for Myles Turner? Are we giving up Gordon Hayward? Are we giving up picks? What are we giving up for Myles Turner? Y'all know what I think about everyone on the Pacers team. I don't think anyone is that good except Sabonis. I don't. I'm not that big on adding Myles Turner, but I get it. I get why you would do it because it's an upgrade over Tice. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to Myles Turner. He's an upgrade over Tice, and he would be a starter on this team. But at the same time, how are we filling Gordon Hayward's position? Are we removing Marcus Smart from the bench? That only makes our bench worse. Like, what are we doing actively to become a better team? I just don't know how much this pushes the needle per se. And also, Myles Turner can't guard Bam Adebayo. Myles Turner can't guard Joel Embiid. Both those players worked him several times. If you watch the playoffs, and they worked him in the regular season. So why? I mean, what upgrade does he do as far as pushing the needle? Does this player put us over the top? No. So why are we making this deal? Upgrading at a position. That's really what it's all about at this point, I guess, is to upgrade over Tice and to get a player that opens up Tatum and opens up Brown a little bit more. That's fine. I guess he makes us better offensively. He adds that, but defensively, I think I'm focusing too much on how we stop bigs. I will do that. I do that a lot, and I've criticized the media. I'm doing that right now. I'm focusing too much on how we can stop other bigs as far as what Myles Turner would do for us offensively. I think he would be a great addition offensively. I think he opens up he opens us up a little bit more because Tice was a decent three-point shooter, but he wasn't willing. He wasn't a willing three-point shooter. I think Myles Turner is a much more willing three-point shooter. He's also a better defensive player than Tice. Tice is a really good defensive player. Myles Turner is a great defensive player at that. But at the same time, I mean, Myles Turner contract is not that bad. It's pretty up there, but it's not that bad. But when you think about it, do we want to give up? Listen, I would do a straight up swap for Gordon Hayward because Gordon Hayward wants to leave. Fine, cool. Let's do a swap. When you're talking about adding picks on that, I don't know. Come on, I don't know. Do I have to add picks? Like, I can get Xavier Tillman at like 26 or 30. I can get Grant Wheeler down at 26 or 30. These are players I'm talking about. I can get Devin Dotson down there. I can get a shooter down there. I can get Nico Mannion. I can get a lot of good things down around 26. This draft is really deep. It's not that good, but it's really deep. This draft has a lot of good, solid players that are going to be in the league and be on benches for a very long time. And when you're talking about adding picks to that for Myles Turner, I don't know, man. I don't really know if I want to do that. As far as adding him to this team, he would make us better offensively. I'll give you that. But what does he do for us defensively that I would say, okay, he's adding a whole nother level for us? Because I think Tice was really good defensively. I do. I think Tice was really good defensively. Would I do this deal? I'd have to sit on it. It would have to be straight up for Gordon Hayward, honestly. And this is purely because Gordon Hayward wants to leave. And when you're talking about a Gordon Hayward deal, and I said this in my last video, you have to think about fringe all-stars. This is at the point that we're at. We're at the point where we're looking for the area of fringe all-star players. So stop thinking, okay, we can trade Gordon Hayward for this player, all-star players. We're not thinking about all-star players. We're thinking about players in that fringe all-star range. Players that are just right there, but not quite there, and that circles Myles Turner. Myles Turner does fit this team offensively. Does he stop Bam Adebayo? Does he stop Joel? I think he is more of a buffer. He adds more of a body. I think we've got to continue. We got to hold on for 14. If I'm doing this deal, I have to hold on to 14 because I've got to add a shooter. I've got to add somebody to replace Gordon Hayward's position. I don't want to bring Marcus Smart off the bench. I don't want to start Marcus Smart. I've seen what that looks like in the playoffs. I don't like it. His shot selection is horrible. I want to keep Marcus Smart on the bench. Hopefully they figure out a way. I don't know how they'll do it, but hopefully they figure out a way. This is just my take on Myles Turner because, you know, I would admit I was too hard on the idea of Myles Turner adding to this team. Myles Turner is a good player, and I won't slander him as much as I should. I won't. But at the same time, I don't know, and I would have to see it. You know, that's the thing about trades. You want to have a tropper. Hey, let's see how this guy plays on a team, and if he doesn't do good, let's trade him back. But you can't do that. You know, when you make a trade, that's final. That's what that is. It's a decision. But with Myles, I want to see, does he push the needle for us? Because when we trade Gordon Hayward and picks and things like that, you're trading for a player that puts you over the top. I want to be put over the top. I want to see what player I can add, because I would do a deal like this. I've said again, I would do a deal like this for Gordon Hayward and picks for CJ McCollum, because I think that player puts us over the top. I think that would be a great addition for this team. I think he's a good fit. He can play out the catch. That's a good player that I would do for. But Myles Turner, man, I don't think any fan base wants to do this deal. Both fan bases don't want it. The Pacers don't want Gordon Hayward, and we don't want Myles Turner as much as they want him. But as always, I have nothing left for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.